Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me this afternoon is two of my favorite folks from the Fitchburg Public Library. It's Tim and Tegan. Thank you guys so much for walking across the parking lot over here. Tim, I'm glad you made it okay.
It is a cold day. I almost had to turn around. Yes. I will be honest.
It's okay. We're glad to have you both here again. And no shenanigans today?
Not today.
No.
Are we sure?
After the last time, I thought, better be on my best behavior or he won't invite us back.
That's true.
Yes.
Well, and we're kind of worried about Liz because she came over and did the pie stuff, and it turned out she didn't like, but who knew she didn't like banana? I mean,
Yeah, right? Yes.
And I still think she thinks I was out to get her with the banana, but honestly, that's the only pie I could get my hands on.
Yeah, it was the only one. I have watched that thing a couple times. I just, whenever I'm feeling down or blue, I just watch that video and I perk right up.
She even though she didn't like it, she still got right in there.
She went right after it.
She's a competitor.
She beat me
she's going
hands
for
down.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not why we're here. We have you guys here to talk about great events coming up, and I think what I like every time I'm looking ahead here for the show, I love seeing all these new events always coming out.
Yeah.
How do you guys come up with all these things?
Oh, well, we, gosh, I don't know.
Okay, apparently I asked the wrong two people.
No,
Okay.
absolutely not. No, so what we're doing is we're looking around at, like, say, what other libraries are doing in the area and around the state. We're looking at things that we've done in the past, like in the way past, like do we want to repeat something from long ago? We look at, like, webinars, like professional webinars that talk about programming and journal articles and blogs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there's these great resources where there's thousands of librarians like, we tried this and it was amazing. You should try it. And we're like, why not? So that's where we get all our great ideas.
Oh, I think with new staff members too, they all bring their own interests and ideas. So it's always mixing it up.
I just love it. I love opening up and seeing all the new stuff here. And I know you guys got some good ones to preview. So who's kicking it off first today?
I'll get started with the adults.
Yes.
All right.
Tell me there's something for everybody here for adults.
Oh, of course. So on April 11th at 7 p.m. we have Unbook Club, and we're going to talk about green topics since it's Earth Month.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, so it's just going to be a group of people talking about different green topics, so they can bring information from blogs they've read or podcasts, anything of interest. And we also have a list available at the reference desk if they're looking for ideas.
And this is an ongoing group, right?
Yeah, it hasn't been real consistent, but we have done that a couple times in the past, and we just have a different topic each time, so mixing it up a little bit.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got?
All right, on April 18th at 6:30, we're sticking with that Earth Month theme. We're having Electric Vehicles 101. So MGNE is going to be coming in and talking about electric vehicles, and then they'll also be bringing in owners of electric vehicles will be bringing their cars in.
I remember this from last year.
Yes.
There was a couple of Teslas there. But pretty cool stuff there. And Tim, how's your electric car doing?
Oh, yeah, well, you should see this thing. Yes, it's a thing of beauty, yes.
Still in the dealership parking lot like mine is?
Absolutely,
Probably
yep.
parked next to each other.
I have a little electric car about this big with a remote control that we drive around, but other than that, yes.
So you and I need to attend this, that is what we're getting at.
Yes, do they make electric minivans? I am technically a 2-minivan family.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes, indeed.
Should have known.
Should have known.
Yes.
Well, good, great Earth Month events here happening and throughout the month.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then we also have a new, it's going to be an ongoing program starting. It's Knit Club. So.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wish I could do it. Yes, like learn how to do it. I just don't have
you can
the
come
skill.
and learn. Yeah. It can be anyone from beginners to longtime knitters, and it's just everyone getting together and sharing things, learning new things, and knitting.
Sure.
Do you knit?
I do. I'm not real great at it, though.
So this is perfect for you then to
Yes,
get involved. Tim?
I tried to crochet
No.
one
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Yes, because it's one needle and you just scoop the loop and pull or something. And I got a string about this long and I kept messing it up. So I was going for a scarf or rectangle, but yeah, that was a little advanced.
Nope. I told you guys that my wife does these things, and I just stand back and watch and say nope.
Yep.
Not for this guy. But
It's
that's
very
okay.
calming to watch somebody knit. You know, you're just kind of like, wow, how do you do
Well, when she's sitting there talking to me, like, so how was your day today? And I was like, should I be looking at what you're doing, or like, how are you not looking at what you're doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yes.
Excellent.
All right.
Well,
Switching
then,
over to the
Switching over,
kids.
yeah.
Switching over to some children programming here, yes. The first one I wanted to mention is we have Diane Moeller coming in from Who's Woods. She is bringing her raptors in for kids, teens, adults to come take a peek at. The program's called Birds of Prey. It's on April 26th at 4 p.m. Ages 5 and up. It's kind of important that we go with the 5 and up because the younger ones get a little restless. And then the birds start flapping. And I think last year we had them, and one of them ended up on top of the projector in the meeting room.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, for a little bit. Yeah. So, but it's going to be awesome. She comes in. She's got her birds with her. She's going to hold them up, let the kids look at them. Of course, I think just for safety purposes, they don't put their hands up there and stuff, but it gives great information. So
Seeing those birds up close, I mean, they are amazing.
They are amazing birds.
Yeah.
You just can't take your eyes off them, and they don't take their eyes off of you. They're like,
Yes.
always.
So around my neighborhood, we had a bunch of small birds, and now we have a few that have moved in, these bigger birds like that, and all of a sudden it's like, where are all the small birds? And I see like feathers laying around and stuff, and I'm like, okay, what is going on here? Like, what happened?
Well, you may want to ask some questions on that Birds of Prey Day.
I want to ask about that for sure. Like, where are all my small birds? Yes.
Well then.
Yes, indeed. The next program we have that I wanted to mention was the Wonderful World of Disney Musicals. Have you ever sung a Disney song out loud?
Many times, actually,
Yes.
because of the kiddos. We found through a video, online video place
Yeah.
that you can get the one with the words on it, so you can do like
right.
karaoke,
Yeah.
which I need because
Me too.
I
Yep.
sing Let It Go, and that's about all I know.
Yeah.
Until,
Yep.
yeah. Anyway.
I've tried singing that Let It Go, and my daughter says, you can just stop.
Yeah, I get Daddy no sing, all the time.
Yes,
but, yeah.
But they'll sing away. So anyway, this program is on April 27th at 10:30 a.m. and there's a few parts to it. First, there's going to be an area where kids can come in and do some crafts inspired by, songs of the musicals. And then we have a second spot where it is called a Disney Out Loud, where everybody gets together. There's professional people that come in and sing these musicals, and then everybody can stand up and dance and sing along. And
Say what?
Yes,
And this is
I
all
know.
ages.
all ages,
Yes.
yeah. And this one I could actually go to because if everyone's singing, I don't stand out as Daddy stops singing. See, yeah.
Until the song ends and you thought there was another
And I
verse.
still keep going, right?
And
Yes.
it's back to Daddy no sing.
Yes,
Daddy no sing.
absolutely. Another program I wanted to mention was our life-size Pac-Man, which is going to be pretty awesome.
Where do you find a life size?
So,
Why do I even ask though?
so the program itself is you put out all these squares around and you make a Pac-Man board on the ground. You can have either Miss Pac-Man taped to your chest, or you could have Mr. Pac-Man taped to your chest. And then you have to kind of shuffle walk really slowly and try to go all the way around and pick up all the little
The fruits.
golden coins and stuff. And then there's some fruits. And then there's one person that stands on the outside and directs all the ghosts, like blue ghosts, go to the left, red ghosts, go up, and it's kind of like one of those weird Survivor games where you're trying to direct people to win the contest or something. And you try to get Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man.
And are you making the sounds as you go? Like,
It's encouraged, yes.
yes, good. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, so technically somebody, if you forget about Blue Pac-Man who went left, Blue Pac-Man's just walking into the wall, or not Pac-Man, the ghost. The ghost is
Keeps
just
going
walking
up.
into the wall until you say, whoa, blue ghost, turn back around and go down and stuff. So it should be a pretty cool program. Yeah.
Well, you can find out all of these programs on the website, fitchburgwi.gov. Click on library, and you can learn more. We're out of time. I hope
Wow.
that you guys have a fun month, and I hope to
We will.
be
Yes.
out at some of these events. It's
That
going to
would be
be
wonderful.
fun. So yeah, a lot of green events with Earth Month happening at the library, which is awesome. So
Sweet.
thank you guys so much, and
Thank you for
tell
having
everybody
us.
hi
Thank you.
over there, and tell Liz we're sorry.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
worry, we will.
She won't believe you.
I know she won't. That's okay. All right, we'll take a quick break, wrap up the show next. You are watching Talking Fitchburg.